WeedSmart's mission is to be the industry voice, delivering science-backed information to growers and agronomists to ensure that we've got long-term profitability in Australian agriculture.
It facilitates everyone working together, it gets everyone on the same page. It provides a framework for managing herbicide resistance, and then if it happens, well, what can you do to make sure that your farming system is still going to be sustainable? That's the big question, and that's why WeedSmart's important.
If weeds take control of our crops, it has a huge impact on growers' ability to grow those crops, which in turn affects the communities they live in and of course everyone that consumes food.
In a world of information overload at the moment, sometimes it's hard to know which information you can trust. That's one of the key things about WeedSmart is the solutions that we're providing are practical. A lot of different people review all of the information that comes out of WeedSmart, university researchers to people from the chemical companies and the agronomists and so on. So we know that it's information that's credible and can be trusted.
Australian farmers are the most efficient farmers in the world, and not only do we share research from our research partners, we are looking to our most innovative farmers with some of the solutions and innovations that have been discovered on farm by farmers being taken all over the world.
The mind boggles to conjure where we would be at in 10 years' time if we lost, for argument's sake, the use of glyphosate. Would we go back to using a plough? I mean, it could be devastating to agriculture until we have more chemistry in chemicals, and that's not in the foreseeable future at the moment, so protecting these herbicides is imperative.
Our yields have increased, our weed burden has gone down, so there's no doubt in our mind that adopting all these WeedSmart principles, over the last 20 years has definitely made our land more sustainable, and I would hazard a guess to say most of the land in Western Australia, if not Australia, by using these practices. Agriculture itself is now more sustainable for the future.
WeedSmart has lots of stakeholders. They include growers, agronomists, herbicide manufacturers, as well as academic collaborators.
The key stakeholders are very excited to be involved in this project. It is the first of its kind as a herbicide stewardship project. It brings together companies and RDCs across industry to keep herbicides working.
GRDC cares about the impact of herbicide resistance on farming because our mandate is about driving profitability of Australian grain growers. And if we don't have profitable farming systems, we don't have viable rural communities, we don't have a significant and ever-growing contribution to the Australian economy.
As an agronomist, WeedSmart helps me because I get regular information and then I can go and talk about it with my farmers. I can point them in the right direction, or have you seen this? You should listen to this podcast. So it really provides good linkages between the farmer, the consultant and the industry, and that's really important.
At the end of the day, advisors and growers can get a clear, consistent message about what to do about resistant weeds so we can produce plenty of food for healthy, vibrant communities going forward.
WeedSmart is greater than the sum of its parts. It's an amazing initiative bringing several stakeholders together to secure the future of Australian broadacre agriculture.